Trade Winds by Christina Courtenay. Narrated by Cathleen Mccarron. Author's Note. This story is loosely based on the Swedish East India Company's first journey to China in 1732, and I have tried to adhere to the true facts as much as possible. Since this is a novel, however, I've had to take a few liberties in order to make it a more exciting story, but the actual travelling and some of the incidents described really happened, notably the capture of the Swedish ship by the Dutch near Batavia. The Swedish East India Company, the SOIC, Svenska Ost-Indiska Kompaniet, was formed in June 1731, although it was originally named Heinrich König and Compagnie. The first ship was called the Fredericus Rex Suecia, and it sailed to Canton on the dates given in this novel, leaving Gothenburg on the 24th of February 1732 and arriving home on the 26th of August 1733. Although Killian, Jessamine and their families and friends are fictitious, Colin Campbell was the name of the first supercargo. The other supercargoes and crew members named in this novel were also real people. I've tried to portray Colin Campbell as accurately as possible, based on a journal he kept during this trip. See A Passage to China, Colin Campbell's diary of the first Swedish East India Company expedition to Canton, 1732 to 1733, edited by Paul Hallberg and Christina Courtenay, Royal Society of Arts and Sciences in Gothenburg, 1996. A Scotsman born in Edinburgh, he was about 45 years old at the time of this venture and had a wealth of experience of the East India trade. He had sailed as a supercargo to Canton before and was therefore asked to help form the Swedish OIC, of which he became one of the first directors. He decided to go along as the first supercargo to show others the way, and thanks to him the venture was a success. Other SOIC ships were able to carry on the very profitable trade with China. During the first few years of the SOIC, a lot of Scotsmen and Englishmen were employed, especially as supercargoes, since they had more experience than the Swedes. Gradually, this changed. To protect any foreigners who sailed with the Swedish ships, however, everyone was given Swedish nationality, as other countries were not keen on the competition. Campbell became a naturalised Swede at the same time as the first charter of the SOIC was approved in 1731, and was made the first ever Swedish envoy, Minister Plenipotentiary and Envoy, to the Emperor of China. On his return, he was summoned to meet King Friedrich I in person and given a miniature of the king's.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?